It's stuck in the pool. Yeah, what you thought?
Is this how loud the music is going to be?
You want me to loud it?
Is this how loud it will be?
I don't know. If I, okay. No. I just see the play. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now.
Oh shit. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Welcome to I Traffic Podcast, man. You know, it's another week. I have my special guest with me. Shank is always here with me. That's my man. Shank,
German church to the world, them know.
You know that. And I got Dollar Pist with me, La Banga, the Force is with me. So, you know, we're back on I Traffic. We're here to bring nothing but the hottest news in the game. The hottest news on your social media, on IG, everything that we see. Like, we're like, what is going on? We're talking about it. You know, so welcome to I Traffic Podcast, man. You know, Shank, what do you have to say before I say what I want to say? Because this shit is fucking with me.
Last year was wild, and this year is starting off crazy.
This year is starting off really crazy. God damn.
But we still have to, talk about stuff that went on like late quarter of last year, type of
And the commotion.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to find the right word.
And the commotion. And before we really get into it, I really want us to start on some Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
2025. Cheers. Get to a wonderful year, though. Big old cheers. And thank you for everybody that has been supporting the movement, I Traffic, from day one. I want to thank everybody. Big up. You know, I want to thank you, Sean, too, for always being there behind the camera. You know, and this 2025, we pushing the narrative. Yeah, so you know what?
I mean, they all look good, though. I'm
appreciate you. Appreciate you. You feel me?
Fantastic year.
Yup.
Okay.
Them boys don't know.
Like I said, it's a new year, you know, but we still have to talk about like some of the things that went down. Like, let's even start. Let's do it in this kind of format, rewind format. We'll start from Detty December. That's time because I heard shit was lit. I heard there was all types of celebs from all over the world in Lagos. So what do you guys have to say about Detty December?
I mean, I feel like this is the beginning. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a motivation to everybody. You see what I'm saying? For people that have been scared of Africa. The only shit I just didn't like about what went down in Detty December is that lady that said she was being kidnapped. What's the name of that lady? Remind me of her name. Vicky, that she said she was being kidnapped. And came out and said it was a prank. You know that I'm gonna play for the people to see it. So that I didn't really like it. But anything apart from that, I feel like it's a beautiful thing. We are Gunna pulled up. We are that other lady. What's her name? Sweetie pulled up. City was looking good, dog.
Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe pulled up.
There was a whole bunch of them, really. I can't remember. Everybody was over there.
Everybody
Frick and Frack. For the ladies who know who that is, yeah, they know who it is. Frick and Frack.
You're right.
It was in Giddy. You know what I mean? Giddy is Lagos, by the way.
Yep.
For those of you who can't pronounce Lagos, who say Lagos, you can just say Giddy.
You can just say Giddy.
Straight. You know what I mean? You say Giddy to a Nigerian person, they're gonna look at you like, you know what's up.
You mean, you know what's up. You know what's up.
You say you've been to Giddy, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Who put that Detty December together? Lagosians. So
it's been that way since, like, let me tell you, it's been that way since the end, like 2000s. I promise you. Should I tell you when it started?
Tell me.
When I know when it started. There was a time Sean Paul dropped one song. The name of his album was Dirty Rock.
Right.
There was a way he spelled his D-U-T-T. Since then, Nigerians started spelling their own
T-T-Y.
Bro. That's when it started. That I know
at the same time. You gotta remember that most of the time, at the same time, you're right too. But there's a time in every foreigners, people who live abroad, many Nigerians live out of the country and all that. And everybody tries to want to go home in December.
Right.
Everybody converge purposely and unpurposely.
That is the
We all
best time.
converge in exactly. If they didn't say dirty January, we did this. It's always in December. Everybody's been working from January all the way to December. It's time to relax.
It's time to relax.
It's time for all the Nigerians all around the world to relax.
And you see them boys turn up.
And the currency helps, spending money a whole lot more fun. And Nigerians, we know how to turn up. Everybody wants to come to Nigeria. So I believe that's how Dirty December always goes.
Hold on. So Chloe pulled up, right? She pulled up before Gunna pulled up, right? And when she pulled up,
Chloe. I think I got it wrong the first time. Chloe is the one that did it DDG, not Gunna.
Okay.
Chloe's the one
that did a DDG.
Am I right?
I think Chloe is the one that did a DDG. Yeah. I think
is Haley dated DDG?
Yeah.
So Chloe is
the one
Gunna's ex.
Yeah, Chloe is Gunna's ex.
And Gunna pulled up and was kicking it with Burna Boy
Burna.
in the same section.
But where was she during that time? Because she left.
I think she left. She had left. As soon as he pulled up, he wasn't seen with Burna Boy till she had left.
Right.
So after she left, they kicked it. And they did that whole restaurant thing.
Do you think that's a music move that he probably dropping some music?
Gunna, Gunna's moving. Gunna's moving. He's on that. Hey, come on now.
By the way,
Gunna's where the money reside right now.
By the way, Gunna is doing good on the Billboard.
That's what I'm saying. Like his street cred is at an all-time low, but like I think his career is doing good.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And he was surprised that he was surprised that Nigerians were saying his song word for word.
Oh yeah, at the concert.
At the concert.
Street cred is low though.
You know that.
Come on.
In America, street cred is low.
Allegations, all that. They trying to do him like they did that boy, the Rainbow Head.
Yeah, on 6ix9ine.
Yeah, they're trying to 6ix9ine that boy. But like he did what he did was he can I say attached? Would that be disrespectful? He attached himself to Afrobeat, and that gave him an international.
What did he do to Gunna? What did he do to Gunna that make his street cred go down? Can you speak on that, or you want me to speak on it?
I have no idea.
Okay, so when Atlanta police raided on everybody, I think they were like 36, raided everybody for RICO. That was about like 3 years ago. I was surprised because RICO is feds, not locals.
No.
So when Atlanta picked it up, in my little thing that I know, I'm thinking, Atlanta is working at the favor of them boys, of Young Thug. Because if first pick it up, the shit gonna be way bigger than regular Atlanta local police. So I'm thinking, I think this is good. Or it could be bad because Atlanta police will not know how to handle the RICO, and first might be like, let me get the case. So I was kind of skeptical. But you know what Gunna did? So since they pick all of them off for RICO, the charges is RICO, this is what Gunna did. At the early time that they picked all of them for RICO, and they asked Gunna, are you guys a gang? He said, yes, we're a gang. Well, I do music.
Whoa.
So he took it, so he plead. So he take a plea and get out. Whoa, chill now. Now he take a plea and get out. Bingo, and he start doing music. And what did he do? He kill it in the music world.
Oh yeah.
He kill it.
Yeah.
And Young Thug was going through all the trial. And what the Young Thug did at the last minute, he took a plea just like Gunna.
I know.
So what are we talking about?
I think he has 15 on layaway or something.
You see what I'm saying? You took a plea deal too.
Yeah.
You said he's a gang. And this nigga said he's a gang.
He has the longest probation I've seen a rapper get ever.
20 fucking years, bro. And if he fucked up like that,
no, that's layaway, bro. They just keep you on ice for jail. That's all it is. Because man, you can't even yell.
He said
you can't even yell too loud. Somebody call 911 on you. That's it. Bro, you have your music up too loud.
so now they label him a snitch because he said he's a gang, but and he took his deal. But look at this shit. He said he's a gang too. Later on down the line, when the trial was going on, he said he's a deal. So I don't know,
You gotta do what you
But
gotta
the
I'm gonna
thing
tell you
about
like
it
this. I'm gonna tell you like this. We go with the favorite in there. The street go with their favorite. They don't really go with the judge. They go with their who is their favorite. So you cannot really justify it on that.
But that initial statement was he wasn't like ready to sacrifice himself for nobody. That's really his stand that he took from the jump, which is why everyone will feel betrayed.
I understand that part, and I still don't understand because you know why? Because bro, we cannot be all fucked up, bro.
No,
Someone got to keep the game.
no.
So all that shit. So when he was going to trial, lawyer fee got to be
Well, let's
paid.
think about it.
Lawyer fee got to be paid. Gunna was the one paying all the lawyer
Let's
fee.
think about it. Street culture is self-destructive.
Right.
Let's call it spade a
The
spade.
street culture is self-destructive. Right.
Anyways,
that is how quick you can tap into this thing, man. That is
Oh,
how quick.
God.
Hey, what is going on between Ashike and YBNF, man?
YBNL?
Yeah. Yahoo boy with no
Personally,
laptop.
I
You know that?
can't speak on that.
Yahoo, yeah, what?
Personally, I can't speak on that. I just know they're fine. I know it's love, but like business is.
I feel like the business is good. Social media is blowing that shit out of proportion.
I would believe so. I would like to.
The business has always been good,
I
but
would
then
like to.
when a bird is ready to fly, when it's mature not to fly,
It's a fly
it's
now.
okay.
And I feel like Olamide has enough sense to have a compromise with him and be like, you my brother, I'm letting you to fly.
Olympia has never had any mess with.
You see that? Olamide has never had no type of mess with anybody.
Anybody.
And I see Ashake talking about, bro, you my brother for life. You know, we started this shit together.
Kingmaker. He makes great artists. He puts out great artists. He works with great artists. Let me put it in that way.
Right.
He works with great upcoming artists, and he attaches himself to that brand initially in whatever respect, management, record label, whatever. He's just he's been attached to a lot of great brands, and he's never had a scandal where it's like dragging the act.
I think the social media is blowing that shit out of proportion.
I call him Nigeria's Jay-Z.
You call it like a Nigerian Jay-Z.
Yes.
Olamide is too Jay-Z for
He
me.
gives blueprint of how to push art.
He gives
They did that.
I don't
Like
stress,
that.
I don't hustle too hard.
Like
He doesn't
that.
wear jewelry like that. He
Yeah.
doesn't wear jewelry
He
like
doesn't
that.
want to be in the front.
Right.
They know how to be. I mean,
He cash out from the back in
big boy,
entertainment.
the big boy map your vibes.
The people making the most money in entertainment are not in the front.
Look at those
Don't Jazzy no more.
Jazzy right now.
That's a good example.
I'm like,
But,
yeah.
I mean, you probably
Don't
don't even know
Jazzy.
what these men look
And
like.
his brother
These men
too,
making
the
entertainment
Prince.
money. You probably don't even know what they look like.
I hear the
Yes,
Prince is the one
somebody
guy
like
rapping.
The Prince. That if you gonna say
You don't see that man.
what you mean is
You don't see that
being
man on
being VI Remo. That's that nigga though Remo. Right.
Jonesy,
For real.
Ruga.
Yeah.
That guy is a scout.
For-
Badass scout. Hey,
What can you call Bankuku in that light?
Bankuli.
Yeah, Bankuli. Can you call Bankuli in that light?
Bankuli is a great manager, but I can't remember anyone he scouted off the top of my head. I don't know shit.
Okay. He's a great manager.
Who's counted that boy Burna Boy?
Aristocrat
about
Records,
Burna Boy.
Aristocrat Records in Port Harcourt.
For real?
I remember the first time I met him. He worked at a radio station. Worked at one of those radio stations. I think he
How
was
long
an
ago was
intern.
this?
Holy smoke!
Oh, Burna Boy been around for a long
Uh,
time.
before he went to
2010, 2010.
Before he went to London?
Of
No.
After London,
He had come back from London. Based in Port Harcourt then.
So he was just singing in London, just doing his own thing.
In London.
they were in London together. You was in
Yeah.
London too at that time.
We didn't know in London. Come on now.
He was just in London at the same time.
He was back from London, then he had done that whole mess because he played this song called Freedom for me. In the song he was talking about like going to court with his Bible, how they gave him this and that and that and that. So he had gone through that whole
Right.
situation and moved back to Nigeria.
Right.
But he was on lockdown in Port Harcourt. That kind of thing.
Right.
Then Aristocrat Records, he was working with them, working at the radio station. That's what I came to learn when I bought. I don't have all the details, but this is as much as I know.
Burna Boy, he's been pushing that line. He's been pushing that line. He's been pushing the narrative.
You don't want to let me be. Mama P, you just keep us stressing. Da 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 da. Now see, da 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 do. Now I go to court, holding my Bible.
Right.
Bro, when I heard that song, I was like, holy smoke, who's speaking? Who's speaking? You know? That's when I tapped in, young youth.
Man, and that is your flow, though. That is how you flow on the track.
I wouldn't say my flow, but it's similar. Like I know he admitted himself that I inspired him.
Right.
So down is besides the point. I inspired a lot of other artists. If I'm gonna blow my trumpet.
Yo, you heard it here first.
Do you think?
You heard it here first. Burna Boy was inspired.
Do you think?
Say that.
Do you
Come
think?
on now. You remember the record Way Too Big?
Yeah.
Wait till he said
Right.
Truly. I used to roll with Shank like
Really?
yeah. So yeah, moving on. Let's move on.
I want to ask you something. Hey, low key. I feel like Bundle by Bundle is a little bit of this to David.
There we go, guys.
I feel like it's a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. But if I have to pull up the lyrics, your niggas gonna act like he's throwing some. He's throwing some D's.
Yeah, is that why there's this between him and
he's throwing jive. He's throwing jive.
Chief Priest. You know Chief Priest's real name is Pascal.
He's Salt Bane.
Yeah, the Salt Bane.
But apparently the people from our bar that I've seen in the comment section, they are saying that Chief Priest doesn't have any younger brother. He has an older brother.
So that boy, everybody's friends.
You know that kind of thing, because we can't trust anything we see. We can't even trust the comments either. It's who was there. Only who was there knows. We were not there.
Even then,
allegedly.
But I think it's about that time for someone on Davido's camp to kind of stand up and kind of just face all the smoke instead of Davido kind of doing it. You see what I'm saying? And it got to be someone that is really capable of doing it. And I feel like Chief Keef is good. But check this out. Who is in Burna Boy's court that can really play that?
I don't think he really has people in the court like that. Burna Boy is a one-man army soldier. Because the video is like, Donald Trump. Donald Trump speaks quick. The video too, he wants to be in front, he wants to defend himself by himself. And I believe all those things, most of it is just cloud.
You want to compare Donald Trump? You want to say Davido as Donald Trump personality or character?
No, you can't compare both. You can't compare apple and orange.
One's a breadwinner and one is blue-blooded.
Exactly.
He's a blue-blooded.
That one's a dick. I'm saying that the fact that Davido is really able to speak first,
right.
Not that they're speaking for him. Donald Trump too as well. If something's going down, he's ready to say.
So you think they speak for Burna Boy?
Man, I don't even know.
I think Davido is more lenient. Burna Boy is the one that's gonna speak it, man. Let it go. I think Davido is more lenient.
Where do you want to put my boy Whiskey?
Oh, you can't put Whiskey in that that bracket.
No, he wants to speak.
No, like we beg Whiskey to speak. You see what I'm saying?
You will start shouting off your mic.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. And at the end of the day, you got to give him credit. You know what I'm saying? We got to give him credit for speaking, because he don't drop a lot of juice, a lot of joint, a lot of songs for us to know.
And I believe he started speaking a lot more and doing a lot more craziness after his mom passed. God rest her soul. I'm not really.
Oh, I didn't really see.
Before that time, you used to be too conservative. Now my boy is just like.
What you looking at? You looking at Davido's cars?
Yeah, I've seen he shipped this new Rolls Royce or something.
Yeah, he bought a new Rolls Royce. He bought a new
Spectre.
Yeah, the new Rolls Royce.
My boy.
On point.
Yeah, he bought the new Rolls Royce.
I tell y'all all the time, you gotta give
This man needs my phone.
That's for you.
I'm gonna go back to
that's the record right now. That's my song. I'm sorry.
Y'all gotta permit me
right
to readdress the fact that there's a difference between Nigerian and African. Huge difference between Nigerians and Africans.
Facts.
We don't have car notes. Everything you see is not the loan, is not the lease. Paid for. We're paying cash for its transfer.
In Nigeria or in Africa?
Home. Africa. What's my
in Nigeria?
I don't Nigeria, that's where we're from. I don't know if they do it in other African countries.
Bear witness to
what I have seen and what I know and what I have lived is what we do. It is just what we do. So again, I'm giving props to these men to be able to afford these things. They work hard, they grind hard.
What is a PTSG? What is that?
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. Post-traumatic what?
Trauma that has scarred you.
Why did you suddenly think about that? What did you think about that?
Recurring fear.
Usually, I don't want to say wrong things, but yeah, usually the people who's been to the military, who's had gunshots, even in the sleep. Right now, they hear fireworks. Yeah, things like that.
Trigger.
Yeah, it's the
Reminds
trigger.
you of said
Or
trauma.
you see, or for someone who's been raped before, I mean, she suddenly sees a little girl who's wearing inappropriate clothing. She gets triggered. She wants to, protect her, all that.
I understand that. So, do you think 95% of Nigerian kids, our age, I'm not our age, and probably still right now, go through that PTSD?
No, I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I think our trauma actually strengthens us. Does that make sense?
Everything we have gone through as Nigerian and African
Does that make sense? Does it make sense?
It was to strengthen us.
Yeah.
It was not to punish us. It was not to make us, feel like we're less of a human. Like you see, go ahead, my brother.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
like an example is the discipline. Like
Right.
I got my ass whooped, but like I'm not.
Well, I don't
get like
Right.
I'm not jumpy. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm confident. I move where I'm supposed to move. Like that shit did what it was supposed to do.
If anything, it made us thicker. If
that's
put
what
us
I'm
in a
saying.
situation
It
where
did what it was
you're about to
supposed
hit me, I'm gonna pass out on my head. No.
Yeah. I would say our trauma made us strong.
So what does Burna Boy mean when he talk about PTSD, when he say don't run up on stage on me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'll pull that up.
He's been on stage too many times. He might have been jumped on stage in the past. Like, I mean, it's like me who I had a ceiling fall down on me at some point maybe 5 years ago.
Right.
So right now, even till this day, when I get into a new place, I find myself looking up a little bit in the corners to see that,
I don't bother about the match
do that. So it's only normal.
But because they run up, I guess, and he steps on them. But like,
I got a lot of jewelry.
I don't remember a time where anything traumatic happened to him that you have.
Let's speak about it. I don't think so either, though.
I love you, but let's keep it a beam, my G.
I don't think there's any.
I don't remember if something happened. We would see it. We would see it. Come on now. Let's keep it.
I think what he's trying to say in that sense, bro, I got too much money right now, man. There's trauma going on. Like I've got PTSD now. I got bro. Money can make you. Money can make you. You know what I'm saying? Money can make you. Too much money can make you on PTSD. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he's talking about. And I'm scared right now. You running up on me, and I got all this money on me. I might do some shit to you. You see what I'm saying? So maybe that's the way it's coming from, though.
You still can't blame the fans.
But check this out. But check this out.
He paid to come to the show. He paid to.
But whiskey, though, you see niggas throwing water at whiskey.
He's always okay with it.
That's bro. That's the man.
We are different people.
We are different people, though.
We're not. Wow. Twins are different. Kids from the same womb on the same day. They're different. I don't like what you
see fans throwing water at whiskey. All that was like, nah. The security was about to go in. Well, like, nah, don't do that.
Whiskey has always
been throwing water on artists. It's a thing. Artists throw water on the crowd. It's a thing. Like, fans go on stage. It's a thing. Like, when did these things not become like? When did they become so big a deal? Like, why? Because niggas are getting so much bread, you can't throw water on them.
Did you also see the reverse of the video?
Yeah,
to see how far away the guy ran from before he got to Burna. Burna had time to see the guy. The guy, what do you think the guy was coming to do, though?
He was coming to just, he did what he wanted to do.
He was coming to prostrate.
He did what he wanted to do, to prostrate.
He didn't know, though.
That's what I'm saying. PTSD, I got too much money on me. You can't run up on me like that.
PTSD. I just didn't know what you were about.
I feel you.
I don't know if you're coming up with fists. I don't know if you're coming to call.
But that's what you call it, though. That's what you call it.
I call it being alert. Being alert.
Okay, you call it being alert.
You dey watch too far. Person when you no give permission, no just
Not me, God.
Person just hold you. If you just give her, apart from that, maybe that's what I'll give it. I don't know. We don't call that PTSD, but maybe that's what it is.
Honestly, I partly blame Burna and Padley. Do not blame him at all. Again, that is if you have to count top 3 artists in Africa as a whole, you will put Burna Boy on top 3, top 4.
Of course, what
you got to.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm at a show, and this guy is suddenly running up to me. I don't have my security around me. I don't have my boy around me.
Is it by that one? Is it by top 3? How many times have they run up on Michael Jackson? Did you see that one with that Michael Jackson even carried guy on crane? He held the guy to make sure that
Michael Jackson. Yeah, I thought you were going to say Michael Jackson does it. Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, performers know people come on stage. It's something that happens. It's your choice to allow the security escort them, or you interact with them on stage.
So Burna Boy need to get used.
I've never seen an artist straight known for karate kicking people that come near him on stage. That's my boy. I will just keep it a bean.
Right.
I don't have a problem with him in any way, shape, or form.
He will keep it a bean with you too now.
Exactly. Exactly. So
right.
I've never seen a situation where the artist is on some Chris what was that? What's the artist?
David Chappelle. You see what they did to that man?
He on some Dave Chappelle shit, bro.
He on some Dave Chappelle shit.
That boy like Dave Chappelle.
Did you see that Dave Chappelle boy? The nigga that won up on Dave Chappelle.
Oh
yeah, oh Lord, that would put
that boy
in less than 5 seconds, and they showed that nigga, bro. That nigga body was dislocated. His face was facing the back,
jaw, all that.
Like his jaw was facing the back, type shit. No. In less than 5 seconds, bro.
Speaking of ass whooping, speaking of ass whooping,
speaking of
ass whooping that they are not going to let go in this life.
What ass whooping is that?
The one that Chris Brown gave Rihanna.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let that go. South Africa still holding on to that shit.
Bro, no. Oh yeah, I heard 2008,
2008.
I heard there was a boycott right before this great legendary performance Chris Brown did. They tried to boycott my boy. They said they don't want him to perform.
Right.
Because the show coincided with the date of their women's rights essay awareness. We can look it up and know exactly what happened, but like, respect to the ladies, but like, come on now. Come on.
A long time ago.
2009. Most of y'all don't even remember who you slept with in 2009.
And doesn't do stuff like that since then anymore.
Deucey was released in June 2010. 2010. And they still holding on to that shit in 2024. You know what I'm saying? How many years is that? 14 years. Man. Even on American soil, they don't forget about that.
I think it was around Crawl, the time of Crawl.
The time of Crawl. When he dropped Crawl.
After it changed.
But what do you think about his performance?
It was in 2009 when he happened.
That performance was good though. You see, he killed that performance,
like
bro.
Demigod,
he always puts it all in every
Brown
show.
Is the next artist that I've seen do something larger than life like Michael Jackson.
Right.
Fortunately for me, I'm old enough to have seen Michael Jackson's performances. You know that kind of. I wasn't there, but like
you see,
I was alive when he was performing.
I was alive when you see Mike.
You know what I mean? So like the crowd reaction, the way he moved, his stage presence, the props he uses, it was just a movie. It was always a movie. Like, bro, always a movie. And Chris Brown, that's in depth.
Right.
He's thorough with that shit. So like, when I see it, it gives me that quality of like, this is what I grew up on. This kind of entertainment I grew up on. It's not just twerking and fireworks. That's what they do now. Let's keep it a beam.
But we know, right, though. But you know, we don't dance no more, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Men don't dance no more. They don't do choreography no more.
Dancing, bro. We're not talking about niggas. I'm just talking about performances. Like the greatest performer you think of now would be
Chris Brown, I guess.
And what would? Apart from Chris Brown,
I mean, maybe Burna Boy, Davido. You gonna have to go to the boy.
I'm talking international. Yeah, like on stage, that was just like the stage just gives you energy when you see them on stage.
He used to be Usher too at some point too, though. But Usher used to know how to move.
Yeah,
he's from a different generation. I agree with you.
Is this recent Usher tour that is doing all this kinky shit that gave me awareness to performance? Like, you're right. No. You're right. Usher was the man, though. He's still the man. My bad. Still the man.
Have his headphones in it.
An individual question. So I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get my feelings. I'm not going to feel some type of way. But I feel like based on the fact that we from the same era, we live the same type of lifestyle, we gonna have the same similar answer. So give me your top all-time album in Nigeria that this album was fire, A to Z,
Now,
all time,
when you say all time,
all
when you say
time,
all time, is there a year period?
No.
All
time, all time, top 5.
Man, that's a very impromptu question.
It depends on research.
Yeah,
Go for it. Go
I
for it. Up
think-
the top. Up the top.
Off the top, I think
No
we just
judgment.
do it in such a way where I say one, you say one, you say one, it comes
Okay,
back.
okay,
So that such that I don't say my 5, and then you be like, yeah, I like one of those.
yeah.
So we could do 6 instead of 5.
Then in that case, let's work that way.
Alright.
For me, for starters, I don't remember the name of the album, but it's called Asha. ASA.
Okay, I'll put it up. Asha.
Fire on the Mountain album. Was that the
When there nobody gonna be on the wall.
That was later, right?
There is fire on
It was in that album.
Fimi
Every
Sile.
single song.
Okay,
I know from head to toe. It was an amazing album.
that's a fire album. That's a fire album. But unfortunately, it's not really my type of music. You know what I'm saying? My cup of tea.
Okay, Asha's album.
What?
Let me go next.
The title of the album was actually Asha.
Asha. The title of the album was Asha. Yeah.
Yeah, album was called Asha.
Mine would be.
You
Mine would be.
You already know mine.
Mine would be. Emma.
That's crazy. You said that shit.
That was a beautiful
The face
album.
of Afrobeat.
That really was a
Changed the
beautiful
face of
album.
Afrobeat that era. Nobody sounded like him. Nobody was.
The song is sang with YJ.
It was original. That was even like the next album.
was
I'm
the
talking
same
about
album.
the first one.
The first album you do,
First-
Emma Banga. I think that's the name of
Yeah.
it.
When they had the skits in the beginning, it was one of
The
those.
one that had that
That's-
freestyle.
That one that has that
he put
freestyle.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
those were the beginning of skits.
Yeah.
MI was one of
He
those started those things.
switched. He made it cool to actually rap on an Afrobeat song for real in English.
It was good.
In English. Because every time you had to put some pidgin, you had to put some, you had to make it sound native. But like, he made it cool to rap in English for once. But it was a little bit, just for a little bit.
MI.
But yes,
There was
he made
MI,
it
there was
cool.
MI2.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
because of MI, Jesse Jags.
Right.
Jesse Jags.
Yeah, he had to chill out.
That era gave us Jesse Jags.
He gave us
So,
this Jack.
like, that's still why I still give, because Jesse Jags produced that album.
Yeah, he kind of, yeah.
He was the producer.
And Jesse Jack was, he's a dope ass producer now.
That's what I'm saying. So that era gave us Jesse Jags.
Right.
I just thought of my second all time.
Go on, you're one.
Go ahead with your one.
And you already know, man, this is a
Right.
song that kind of changed the game, like when it came out.
International.
You know what I'm saying? When they signed this boy, they signed him and he changed the game. Mushin to Mohit, Wanda Cole. Mushin to Mohit, Wanda Cole.
That was good. That was a good one too.
When they signed Wanda Cole, we know what that shit was all about. From Unilag. Everybody was like that. This is
I
what
can't really think of the songs on the top of my head right now.
What?
Sing it.
Mohit, jọ̀wọ́ báyìí lọ, mi ò lè tó dárí. Say na like this we go dey. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Now who born the mag? Bumper to bumper.
That
that was
change
good
my
album.
water to
Wine because don't take back to Waka. Who be this? Hey, who born now? Come on, man. One day cold. Motion to Mohit. That was it. That album, it changed it. It made people to sit up.
Now, like, hey,
And niggas couldn't compete with that. Because the tone that nigga was on, niggas couldn't compete with that, bro. And that nigga.
No. Like, hold on. Let's keep keeping it a bean and a buck
Tell me.
till dates.
Right.
don't say you're trying to say the next album. Now I say, man.
No. I'm not
Alright,
talking
go
about.
ahead,
No. I'm talking about if you keep it in the bean and a buck. Vocally, studio. If there's something like studio etiquette, no other artist I've seen or worked with. No shade, myself included.
Right.
on my best day
On your best day.
can do what One Day Code does.
One day cold, nigga.
One Day Code can freestyle a song.
Yeah.
One. No, verse. Intro. Verse 1. Chorus. Verse 2.
Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. On the mic. That's why him and John
Then when he comes out of the booth, you say, still nothing manager.
Yeah, that's why.
Make I do another one. That's One Day Code.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So did they give him lyrics or just
off the top? I can tell you with my full chest that more than 50% of One Day Code songs that
He's a
I've heard
freestyle.
are freestyle.
He didn't write it.
Talent.
He never
That
put
is
pen to
huge
paper.
talent.
If not 100 itself, I'm just giving it 50. Let me not do too much.
That's talent. That is huge talent.
So, like, that's why I did this. One day, forever and ever.
One Day Code, motion tomorrow. So second one to you.
Man, I'll probably give it to album Coach. Oh, Hits of Stars. But they had
I know the song you're talking about.
Why me?
Why Me remix? No. Why Me is like the band's first album now.
Let's scrap that. Let me choose another one. Then.
Please.
Don't
go more hits. Don't go more hits.
Let me move it along.
Of all time, top five.
Boys, Grass to Grace.
Two-Face Grass to Grace.
That's Two-Face.
That would have been mine, but yeah, hell yeah. So I have to think of a new one.
Yeah, got Two-Face Grass to
Oh my
Grace.
Jesus!
It could still be yours too, number 2.
I don't want to do the same thing to another person.
Do you want me to give you what? Do you want? You know Timaya Plantation Boy is in that slate. You know Timaya Plantation Boy. That
are you trying to say your album now?
Yeah, Timaya Plantation. Yeah. Okay then.
I'm 100% with Two-Face, Grass to Grace.
Of all time, man. Come on, man. You got Burna Boy. You got Two-Face. No, Nigerian. We on Afrobeat. We on Nigerian. We on Afrobeat. We got Fela. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got.
Okay. I'm not trying to be partial. One of my favorite albums. Yeah. I had when I heard it. I had Big. No hair for my head start. No. And that's just the whole album, but like emotional attachment.
What's my favorite?
Those first album. When I heard his body of work. What's a good time?
Did do first album?
Yes. The first one. Damido and Back When. I started with Better Than, all of them. All of you.
Yeah.
That was track 1. And there was one song on there that was
I think it
was called Video.
Oh, Babolo. Yeah, that's your Babolo.
Yeah, the OBO album.
Yeah.
When I heard that body of work,
right, that body of work was good.
So proud.
Yeah.
And we can all agree that
the Genesis. It named it the Genesis.
It changed the game.
Right.
It changed the game. It don't change the game because they changed how pushed music, how people pushed music, how they promoted their music that era. And you had to be aggressive. Not aggressive,
right.
Will sleep you. David came with aggression. Came with one energy.
All right. So
that's one of my all-time favorite albums.
What album is it again?
The Genesis.
David Do.
I don't remember the album.
People don't give that.
Yeah, Babolo.
He was a producer back then too. I don't know why he even stopped.
Yeah, he was a producer back then.
Yeah, he be big man now, but sound you. Why you leave beats? Anyway, we don't leave all this stuff.
I told you, Timaya Plantation Boys.
Is that an album?
Yeah, Timaya, the whole album 5.
The album was called Plantation Boys.
Yeah, Plantation Boys. Yeah, Plantation Boys. No, Plantain Boys. Plantain Boy. Yeah, Plantain Boy. Plantain Boy. Yeah, Plantain Boy.
Is that the album?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Timaya Plantain Boy.
But I think it's the song.
Yeah.
It's one song.
It's just one song?
Okay,
Timaya first album. Yeah. That first album.
It was the Mama something.
Timaya first album. You see the Mama? Okay, first.
True story.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, this shit was.
Story or-
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same thing. It's the name of that song.
yes. So I'll give it to Timaya. My second one. So
I'll take my third one to be always and forever with Congrats.
congrats,
Ah, nice.
Congrats, nice.
all day, every day.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Oh my
So you have
goodness.
3.
Yeah, he has 3.
Congrats.
Let me think of another one. Give me how to work with.
I already know my 4.
Come on, man. They got a lot.
Omale's album.
You listen to Omale album?
I think he writes poetic
all time.
music. See the things I like. Albums that change the game. Albums that affect me emotionally. Because music at the end of the day.
Right.
So, when I heard Omale, I was like, wow. So Afrobeat can be this.
Omale.
It's not. We Afrobeat is surface music
all them
now.
girls
It's shallow.
right now,
They get double
Right.
meaning. Like that first song, that song I wrote, like it was about what's it called? Domestic abuse. Yeah. Well, you won't know.
That's a big topic now.
That song, there was a song about drinking or something. Yes, bro. That's what the song was about. Like, when I read on it and he talked about the song, I was like, wow.
And now, when you say drinking, now you're making it sound like it's just masculine. That's
no, he puts himself as a toxic bastard in the song.
He was telling the
understand? They tell us I'm a bad boy, I'm a this, I'm a smoke, I'm a this, like there's a way he wrote the song.
Omale is a hit maker though. Omale, every song that nigga go, every song he put out has a tendency to do numbers. Just like Ashake. I don't know why him and Ashake has not collaborated together.
They should. All these boys should work together. Imagine if they put Burna Boy album right now.
That would be lit. My third, that's his third on Malay. Yeah, his third. I love this song because
it's an album.
Yeah, it's an album. The whole album affect everybody that was in the street during that particular time, and it's just crazy that he died. That Green, Ghetto Dream. That's that Green's album.
No,
Ghetto Dream. It was the name of the album. That album was fire.
If you give me 3 options, I'll tell you which one it is.
That Green album. The album was fire, man. So I feel the CEO.
That was that album.
Yeah, that album, CEO. Yeah, that album, the whole album, he affected the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Every track in that album.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Every day.
Because I knew him personally.
Every day. Swag.
That was made by.
You said that. That Green. Like those are songs though.
Everything.
Right.
I try not to talk about it.
It's crazy you call Nice because Nice is really there. Yeah.
Like, we had a song together. That's the only artist that's ever killed me on the record.
That Green is my thought, bro, of all time, bro. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
Maybe I should have done this.
Right.
It made me feel like that.
So what's up? Give me your number 4.
I'll play you straight to P Square. Do me. P Square.
Do me.
I'm talking album.
What album?
Album was busting.
Are you sure? Was that the one with
That Do Me album was busting too.
No. Wala was later. I'm sorry, my bad.
I see how the cover photo of that album. They had red on.
This girl Do Me album.
So they had red on.
Yeah, Do Me album was fire. Now if they go on South Africa where they drop one song like that, that shit was fire.
Oh, they were shooting a lot of videos in the
Type in album next to it. Do the album. What the album was called? Was that album that had Temptation? So I think
this not Temptation. Game over.
Game over. Yes.
Game over.
Yeah, it was point.
Yeah, that album. That album was fire. I like that. You did that. Fiscal album. That Game Over was it.
These are not my best options, but these are the options that came to my head on the spot.
Right.
You know, no shade to anybody. There's so many legendary albums out there. There's so many albums that I fuck with
right
today, but they're just not my all-time.
Right.